Hi everybody. I'm Sandy Sandler and I'm the creator of the Bowdabra brand, Bowdabra Bowmaker. And I want to invite you to my Monday Facebook Live. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm gonna make this really pretty poinsettia that out of ribbon. I had a request. Shirley asked me if I could show her how, now what did I do with my scissors? How I make the petals for my ribbon bows. So basically all I do to make my petals is I take a 1.5 inch wide. Now you can use it with smaller ribbons, but I'm taking a 1.5 inch wide ribbon that's wired and I'm cutting it 5.5 inches long. So that's my 5.5 inches. Now for my leaves, I'm actually going to cut them a little bit bigger. So these I cut at 6 inches. So we have this here. And for the leaves, I fold it in half and I do a point. So, and just, I know a lot of you already know how to do this, but just bear with me because I have had quite a few requests because the ribbon flowers, are so easy to make in the Bowdabra. And so now that's my leaves are pointy. Now today we're gonna make a poinsettia, which means I'm gonna do the same thing I did there and I'm gonna make points. But for the flowers where we don't do a point, all I do is kind of a curve, and then this would be how I would like do a rose petal or something. So now we're just gonna curve that around. And that is exactly how I make my petals and my leaves. So what I'm gonna do is take some of I'm gonna move my measurer around here, take some of my Bowdabra bow wire, and what we've told you guys before is pretty much making a flower. You can do almost any flower in Bowdabra. It's just how you shape the leaves. So I have my wire, and I'm gonna lay my Bowdabra bow wire into my Mini Bowdabra, tuck the ends underneath, and then I'm going to take, well, we have this pretty green glitter that's probably gonna get glitter all over everything. Yep.
Michelle Austin said shared.
Oh, hi, Michelle. Thank you so much for sharing. You guys, please share with any of your friends. And also, there's a little button, and if you click follow, then you'll follow and you'll be told when we go live. So I would really appreciate if you can hit the follow button. So those are my leaves. And then now I'm going to put my petals. So I'm going to take 4 of my pointed pieces that I cut at 6 inches, and this is 5.5 inches, please forgive me. And then I'm gonna just push this down here. And I actually did plan on doing the poinsettia in 2 weeks when we do more Christmas, but I made it today because we had a special request from Shirley to do that, to make, show her how to make the petals. So now I'm gonna pull it out, gonna separate my wire, bring it around to the back, tie a knot, and double knot it. And then what I'm gonna do is, I like to just take everything, sort of push it all up, like that, and now shape it. Oh, and next week we're going to do fall rustic weddings. So that's going to be really fun. And a lot of the things that we're going to do next week you can use for your Thanksgiving table, for your Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever celebration you have. So now I have that beautiful poinsettia. And one of the things, if I can find where I put it.
Crystal Jules said love it.
Thank you, Crystal.
And Scarlett Lone said, hello, all glad you're not upside down tonight.
Oh, thank you, Scarlett. I'm glad we're not upside down too. So now I have this new glue, which it's amazing. It really works well. And the company that makes it's going to get mad at me because they don't have any at the moment to ship. But it's called Liqua Silk. And I'm just putting it on here. And what I love about it is, unlike with hot glue, I can hold this down with my fingers and it will set. Well, I'm gonna put a little bit more there. it'll set. Now it does take about 10 minutes to totally set. But what's cool is I don't mind my fingers getting the glue on as I'm holding it there because it wipes right off your fingers, which is so cool. So you have this really, really pretty poinsettia.
Terry Sproul said hello.
Hi Terry, thank you. I'm so glad you could watch us tonight. Now, last week I told you guys we're gonna have a giveaway tonight. So Terry, I'm gonna ask a favor of you. The 20th comment, not counting Bowdabra comments, that person is going to win. So, and the prize is going to be a 100-yard roll of Bowdabra bow wire. So it's a really cool prize. So let me know.
Jeannie Childer said hi.
Hi Jeannie, thank you so much for watching. It means so much to me when you guys watch me every week. So now what I'm gonna do, put my glue away, is take this here. And you could also tie this onto a headband if you wanted. It would be really, really pretty. So I just love how these poinsettias came out. So the next project I'm gonna do.
Carla said sweet, awesome giveaway.
Thank you, Carla.
And Susie said cool.
Well, I think we're going to start doing more giveaways so you have to be on the live in order to participate in the giveaway. And we're going to do different types of contests. So it's going to be fun. So I'm going to do different giveaways every week from now until Black Friday. So I'm going to take my Bowdabra. Oh, and this is a trick, you guys. I put some Nod Skid on the back of the Bowdabra so it keeps it from sliding.
Regina said hi, I love watching you.
Hi, was it Regina? Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. I love that you guys watch and I love that you comment and that you share. So now I'm going to take this mesh and I'm just going to scrunch it in here. And I probably have about 14 inches of the mesh that I'm pushing in. And because this is kind of big, then here I'm going to grab. So this is sort of a fall rustic, works for Halloween. So it's about 19 inches. And if you have a broom, you could put this on your broomstick and put that on your, if you have a witch's broom, obviously.
Crystal Jules said, have I started a giveaway trend? So on.
Yes, Crystal, you totally started it. You guys all owe Crystal because she did start the giveaway trend. I like a good idea, and Crystal had a good idea. So I'm just gonna lay this branch down in here, and now I'm gonna just kind of lay, this is a really pretty fruit printed gold ribbon with red and purple in it.
Shirley Wolf said, hey all.
Oh, hi Shirley, you missed it. I showed how to do the petals at the beginning of this live, so you're gonna have to go back and watch the beginning over again, because we made the really pretty poinsettia. Oh, for those of you that aren't familiar with how you actually make a bow in Bowdabra, I'm gonna fold the ribbon over, twist it, and scrunch it back into my Bowdabra. Then I'm gonna fold this back, twist, and just scrunch it down. And the reason I'm twisting is because this ribbon has a wrong side and a right side, and I wanna make sure the wrong side of my ribbon is on the inside of my loop. So I'm gonna twist this down, and then what I'm gonna do is take this really pretty pumpkin pick and lay that down into my Bowdabra. And now I'm gonna take, I think I'm gonna take my Bowdabra bow wire, and I'm gonna pull this through my slip knot. I'm gonna hold this tight while it's still in my Bowdabra, and pull it out. And now I'm going to twist this, bring this around, my two ends around to the back, and get that leaf out of there. And now I'm gonna tie a knot. But the really cool thing, and the wire is really strong, so it lets me knot it.
Shirley's the first giveaway winner.
Oh, Shirley Wolf. She got a giveaway, or she won the first giveaway? I think she won the first giveaway. I was going to say she's pretty lucky if she's got the second one too.
So Shirley is our very first giveaway winner.
Yeah, she was our very first. She won the beautiful necklace that Crystal made.
And Jeannie said, I love to watch you and get great ideas for our church decoration.
Oh, Jeannie, I love the decorations, and Jeannie sends me pictures of everything. And or if she doesn't send them to me, she posts them in the Bowdabra fan gallery. So everybody gets to see them. And our fan gallery is so awesome. So, isn't this pretty? And you guys see how incredibly simple this was to make. So it'd be really pretty. You could put it on a wreath on your door. Or like I said, you could hang it on like a witch's broom for Halloween.
Crystal Jules said, look how gorgeous that bow's coming out.
And how simple, huh, Crystal? I mean, like super, super, super simple, which is the way I like it. So
And Shirley Wolf said, yes, I did. I love it. Thanks again.
well, and so now I'm going to put this aside, and we'll get started on our next fun Halloween bow.
Jeannie Adams said, hi, Sandy. This is gorgeous.
Oh, Jeannie, thank you. Jeannie is a little bow making machine too. She makes a gorgeous bow and shares them with us. And I love it, you guys, when you share. So we're gonna fold this in half. And also, because we're giving the Bowdabra bow wire away as a giveaway, I wanted to have a really super deal for everybody. So the code LIVE, L-I-V-E, 15, you're gonna get 50% off on our 100-yard rolls of Bowdabra bow wire, which is a super deal. So now, what I'm gonna do is take my Bowdabra scrunchie ribbon, which I have, this is about 4.5 inches wide, and I guess I need to do this here and tell you guys. I'm sorry, I didn't measure the last bow.
Crystal Jules said, Jeannie is most definitely a bow making machine.
I know. So this is 42 inches of our Bowdabra scrunchie ribbon. And I'm just gonna scrunch this down in here. And now you can, as you hear it, you can understand why I call it our scrunchy ribbon. And then what I'm gonna do is just put these in here.
Shirley Wolf said, good, I need some wire.
Oh, cool. Yeah, and our 100-yard wire is like, it's a great price. So now I'm gonna scrunch all this in here.
Deborah said, hello, Sandy.
Hi, Deborah, how are you? Thanks you guys so much for joining and for saying hi. So now,
Jackie said, awesome.
oh, cool, thanks, Jackie. So now this is going to be our cute little spider headband for Halloween. I guess I should move the Bowdabra out of the way. Okay, if I could tie a knot, all this gold is getting me confused. Okay, there we go. And then what I'm gonna do is take this and tie it onto my headband. I tie it right where this seam is. And just gonna tie
Crystal
in.
Jules said, I cannot find that tuning ribbon locally. Love, love, love it.
Wait, which ribbon is it? Oh, the tool, the tube tool. I know, I love it too. So now I'm gonna just tie a knot, and I'm gonna tie the knot right underneath a bow. Whoopsie daisy. On
Oh,
this.
she said tubing.
Yeah, the tubing. I know we get all these iPhone I think Crystal has an Android, but Android or iPhone speak self-correct. So there's my cute little spider headband. Uh-oh, the smooth is moving on its own. So anyway, so there you go. What do you guys think? Isn't that fun for a Halloween costume? So, and I love how the little tubular just kind of scooch around or squiggle around. So it's much more friendly than a real spider. So now I'm gonna put this aside, and we're gonna do a really super simple little bow that could be really nice, I think, for a place setting.
Crystal Jules said, autocorrect fail again. iPhone has a mind of its own.
I know.
And then Shirley Wolf said, oh wow, that's so cute.
Thank you, Shirley.
And Scarlett said, very cute.
Thank you, Scarlett.
Crystal said fun bow.
Thanks, all you guys. Okay, so now I'm taking my Bowdabra bow wire, folding it in half, and laying it into my Bowdabra.
Jeannie said this is cute.
Awesome, Jeannie, thank you. And you guys, please don't forget to share and let people know about Bowdabra and our Monday Facebook Lives. So now, before I start, I have to measure this for you guys. So this is 16 inches by 9 inches, and it's just like a loose burlap fabric, basically. So I'm just going to scrunch this into my Bowdabra. And on my last piece, I'm just gonna fold this over and scrunch it so it has a clean finish. And then I have this really pretty fall ribbon. It's kind of got a rust, and these are 10 inches, and I've dovetailed them. So I'm just gonna put these into my Bowdabra, and I'm gonna kind of shape them in different directions. I just love these colors. And then, oops, I put that in upside down.
Bowdabra commented Crystal Jules is our 20th comment.
Crystal Jules won? Wow, awesome, Crystal. Looks like you're getting a roll of Bowdabra bow wire, so you just have to tell me, do you want gold or do you want silver? So now I'm gonna take this ribbon, and this is, how long is this one?
Crystal said no.
2.5 inches by, what do you mean no, by 12 inches. So now we're just gonna scrunch this down.
And Mary said, I need to get me a Bowdabra.
Yes, Mary, it's so much fun once you start playing. And I have to tell you, since I've been doing these Facebook Lives, even I'm learning more things I can do with it that I wouldn't thought about doing.
Crystal said, give it to someone else who's watching, please.
Okay, then we'll take the next 10th comment. We'll give Crystal's bow wire. Thank you, Crystal, that's really sweet. So now I'm gonna pull it out and separate the ends, bring it around to the back, and I'm gonna tie a knot and tie a double knot. And then I'm just going to shape it. And I think that this would be really pretty on like a charger plate for your Thanksgiving setting, or, you know, for any kind of a fall dinner that you're having.
Shirley said nice.
Thanks, Shirley. So now I'm gonna take this, put it aside, and we're gonna do this really fun, kind of funky Halloween bow. Let me just clean my mess up over here. But I know you guys will excuse my messes because as crafters, it's just the nature of the business.
Crystal said someone who tunes in and watches live is much more deserving of giveaway.
Okay, Crystal, thank you. You're so sweet. But you're watching live, so.
And
okay, so
Jackie said that was so quick.
Yeah, I know, it's really quick, Jackie. So now I'm gonna fold my wire in half.
And Bowdabra said Jackie Host is our winner.
Oh, cool, Jackie, congratulations. So if you wanna just private message, we don't have to have your address for everybody, but just private message Bowdabra with your address so I know where to send it. Congratulations, that's so awesome. So now I'm gonna take this purple mesh, and I have about, I don't know, 30 inches, about 60 inches.
Shirley said, I love this Bowdabra.
Thank you, Shirley.
And then Crystal said, yes, but I make tutorials for you.
5.5 inches. Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna fight you on it, Crystal. So now all I'm gonna do is fold this back and forth, and I'm gonna let it kind of just shape itself however it wants. And fold it back. And because the mesh is the same on both sides, I don't really have to do much to it. And then I'm gonna take, these are, where's my measurer? This is a 5-inch wide ribbon, and I cut it, it's kind of a curly ribbon, 20 inches. And
Jeannie said I just got a lot of tulle.
Oh, awesome, Jeannie. You're gonna be able to make some great bows. So we're gonna put that in here, and then we're gonna take this here and just put that going the opposite direction. It's the same size. And I'm gonna stand up and scrunch.
Jackie said thank you so much.
Oh, Jackie, thank you for watching and sharing and participating in my lives. You guys are so loyal, and I can't even begin to tell you how much I appreciate. And if you all don't forget to follow Bowdabra, so you'll be told when we have special events going on. So we're gonna do a lot of fun stuff between now and the end of the year, because this is peak decorating gift wrap time. So now I'm gonna take this piece of the 1.5 inches wide and 10 inches. And I'm not sure if you can see in the camera, but it's got little orange sparkles on the black. So we're just gonna lay this down in here and lay this one that way. Take my wand and just give everything a little scrunch. And then this is a spider that's just all it is a foam with holes punched so that the tentacles were woven in and out. And then we just used glue to glue the head onto the body and put a little white puff in the middle and used button eyes. So now all I'm gonna do is take one of his legs, put that down in. So this is really cute for your Halloween decor.
Shirley said I like that black and white ribbon.
Oh, thanks, Shirley. I know, I do too. So now I'm gonna scrunch it all down, pull it through my slip knot.
And Crystal said, how cute is that?
I know, isn't it fun? So now I have to separate the ends, bring it around to the back, and tie a knot.
Jeannie said super cute.
Thank you, Jeannie. Well, also this week we filmed a couple of Bowdabra videos because every Wednesday on our blog we have, so there you go. Isn't that adorable? Whoops, here we go. Let's shake this out. My little spider up there. There you go. Isn't that fun? Shake these loops, kind of pull everything apart. So I just thought this was so much fun and so super, super simple to make. So the next project that we're gonna do is,
Shirley said love it.
Thank you, Shirley. So now I'm going to take some Bowdabra bow wire. Now the project that I'm gonna do now is one that I revamped from a project I did on a live. So we've got different ribbon and kind of a different mix. And it's actually one that I made for one of our Bowdabra videos, but I didn't want to wait for the video to come out. I want to share it with you guys now. So here's my Bowdabra bow wire. I'm going to fold it in half and lay it into my big Bowdabra. And then what I'm going to do...
Susie said, how do you get notified of the live videos?
If you follow Bowdabra, then Facebook will notify you. So there should be a little... Whoops, I have to put this right side in. There should be a little link on your phone or your device that says follow. So it's 16 inches and it's a 5-inch wide ribbon, and I've already dovetailed this. And again, this is the same length, and it's just like this one is a pretty thick burlap. So I like mixing the textures here. And so now we have our next one. So these are all cut the same size. Then I'm gonna take my branch, which I just love these lighted branches. And I have to figure out where you guys can get them. And so now I'm gonna take my next piece of ribbon, lay that down in here, put another one going that way, take my sort of burlap mesh, and again, these are all the same size, so makes it pretty easy when you're cutting it. And then I have this really pretty listen to me, orange, which obviously made me think of Halloween and fall. And just lay this down in here. And this is a 1.5 inch wide ribbon. And I'm gonna lay one more piece of this mesh down there. And then I'm gonna lay my little burlap flower going that way, my other one going this way. And I'm gonna finish this. This is about a 12-inch piece of mesh that is, I believe it's 6 inches wide. And all I'm gonna do is just scrunch this in the top and take I think I'm gonna take my wand and scrunch all this down. And this I think would be really, really pretty as a centerpiece on your table, or again, this would look great on a wreath. Pull it tight while it's still in the Bowdabra. Pull that out, separate the ends, and bring it around the back. And I'm just gonna tie a knot and double knot it. And
Crystal said so pretty, another great live broadcast.
Thank you, Crystal. You guys are so awesome. Oh, whoops, I need to turn this on. Here we go. And it's really pretty. I mean, I just think on a mantle or as a table centerpiece, this is just so simple to make. And yet it looks incredibly elegant and like you spent a lot of time or paid a fortune for it. So, oh my gosh, I have so much more to do. We have time to do one more bow. So I'm gonna put this one aside and I'm gonna leave the lights on that one. I think it looks so pretty. And then let's grab this project, which is again gonna be a pretty big bow, but it's just a really super simple project.
Michelle said pretty, beautiful, it looks so elegant.
Thanks, you guys. Michelle, thank you. Okay, so what am I doing here? Taking my Bowdabra bow wire, I'm gonna cut it, and I know all of you guys can empathize with the fact that it's always such a mess, but I try to get everything pre-cut so you don't have to watch me cut it all while I'm doing my demo. So I fold my wire in half and lay this down. So here we just took, this is a 2.5 inch wide piece of burlap that I have cut. Let's see how long this is. It is about 21 inches long. So all I'm gonna do is just put the middle down in here. And now I'm gonna just take a piece of, this is the same size, 21 inches by 2.5 inches wide. Take my other piece of burlap, and I'm gonna lay this way. And I'm going to take one more piece of this and just lay that across. And there we go with our, again, this is a 1.5 inch kind of really pretty mesh-like ribbon. And I have the same ribbon in a green. And I have that there. And then I'm going to find the end of this piece of ribbon here. And now how we make our final bow. I think this is the right side, so I'm going to twist it and put it down into my Bowdabra. I'm going to fold it back, twist, and lay it into the Bowdabra. Fold, twist. This way, the wrong side of my loop is always on the inside of my bow. So I fold it, I twist it, and then I put it down into the Bowdabra. So fold, twist, and into the Bowdabra. And we're just gonna keep doing that till I get through. And oh, by the way, I have about 2 yards of this 2.5 inch ribbon in this bow.
Shirley said like the colors.
Thank you, Shirley. Yeah, I like them too. They're kind of fun. And then now I'm gonna take this pretty little pick and another one, because I think this just sort of shows really pretty fall. And let's throw this through here. Pull this down, pull it really tight while it's still in the Bowdabra. That way when I pull it out, I'm not struggling. I'm gonna separate the ends and bring it around to the back. Tie my knot. And actually, if you might leave them if you're gonna tie it onto something, but now I'm just gonna shape this. and bring this way, shape all my loops. And you have like a really pretty bow that could be, it could be as a centerpiece, or it could be, really all of these could go on a mantle, on a wreath. They're just all so simple. I mean, you see how quickly we made all of these projects. So thanks you guys again so much for watching me live, for sharing Bowdabra with your friends, and also for following Bowdabra and liking our page. So I look forward to seeing you all next week. We're gonna do a rustic fall wedding, which kind of could also work for just your fall home decor. So it's gonna be really fun. See y'all soon, bye.